Hey guys, I got a van. This is the van. I moved back to Massachusetts in August, I think, and at the time the plan was to stay with my mom for a month or two and then use the money I'm getting from selling my dad's house to buy a van. And then I was gonna put a mattress in the van and travel the country making films, and hopefully the channel would take off before the funds ran out and the van died. But fortunately, the channel took off while I was home, and then I wound up focusing on that for another 6 or 7 months. And I still wanna do the van plan because I wanna travel and make films and find ideally where I wanna live eventually. But the channel has allowed me to actually get a nice van, which is well, I was gonna get a pretty crummy van initially. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll show you the van. Here it is. This is the van. It's pretty nice. It's got a bed up here, real comfy bed. I've been sleeping in it for a while now. And it's got storage under the bed and a nice place to sit. Storage over here. Doesn't have a kitchen or bathroom. It's not one of those full-fledged you could poop in here, cook in here deals, but it's all I really need. You know, I'm gonna be staying with people and adventuring, and I could poop in the woods. That's easy. I've done it before and I'll do it again. And the best part is the van has solar panels on the roof and working outlets, so on the go I'm still going to be able to charge all my camera gear, edit and animate. And I know in the tutorial video for the animations I talked about how I was initially using a mouse and keyboard for all of them, but as much as I'd love to humble brag that I'm still doing all of it on a mouse and keyboard, I did eventually cave once I got the funds and got a tablet, and it's a game changer. But yeah, the weekly uploads aren't stopping and the animations aren't stopping, and I'm excited to take you guys on this weird journey. You know, we all grow a love-hate relationship with our hometowns, and I think when we're kids it's mostly a hate relationship. You know, we're like, rural suburbia is so lame. Ooh, a bird. See, exactly, right? A bird. That's what small towns are about. You gotta notice stuff like that and actually notice it, because growing up it's like everything sucks, it's boring. Then you live in New York City for 6 years like I did, and then suddenly you come back home to a place like this and you're like, shit, birds and trees and lakes and fields and beautiful vistas and fresh air, and you could see the stars at night. And you know, there's the corner store you used to walk to as a kid, and there's the fucking basketball court you used to play on, and you know, all these places, and they're filled with memories and good vibes. And I thought I was gonna get a cool shot of me walking across this, but then I got up here and I got really scared. So instead, I'm just scooting across it. I'm usually a pretty risk-averse person, but sometimes when it comes to getting a cool shot for a video, I'll get a little ballsy with it. But I guess not that ballsy, because I'm just scooting now. Tree, get out of my way, motherfucker! I got a wet foot trying to get this shot. I accidentally stepped in the water with my shoe. And I'm also getting bitten by mosquitoes. But it's pretty cool. For every ounce of confidence I operate with, I'd say there's like 10 ounces of I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I think that's a good ratio to maintain, because if you're not surprising yourself, what are you doing? I think it was 7 or 8 months ago I used a shot just like this in my video called Name Tags, and I really liked it, so I came back to get it one more time. Just ripping myself off. But you know, it it doesn't hurt to repeat yourself. Sometimes it's cozy to do something similar, do the same thing a couple times, and if it made you feel good the first time and it makes you feel good the second time, why not do it a third time, right? I think one of the best parts of being home has been how close I've gotten with Trent. You know, Trent and I have been friends for years, but you know, before I came home, he was kind of like a once in a blue moon friend, you know, like we'd hang out at like parties, or you know, we'd hang out like a couple times a year, and you know, it's been just great because I think him and I, you know, just really hit it off, and our sense of humor is like gel really well. And you know, I've been showing him a lot of movies. And are you somebody who leaves your hand on it the whole time, or do you do the lock things? Oh, this one doesn't even work.
Oh,
I guess I have to be that chump.
I always hold my hand on it.
That gas holding chump. I drive by gas stations and laugh at people like you.
I do it to show my strength. It shows your grip strength. Gripping it as hard as possible.
You worked there? Is that where you worked?
Yeah, I was in the 3rd floor for a while.
So you had a view. Could you see people sitting here?
No, I was like stuck in the middle. There was a weird divider, and I was in this weird like.
So you weren't by a window?
No. I was like in a closet pretty much. It's just this big divider and me and the copy machine. It's like every time someone wanted to copy something, they'd have to just talk to me. It's so awkward.
How are you feeling about the channel? Your channel? My
channel.
You got any big plans?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got some videos.
Pretty cool videos?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
A couple of videos, actual skits.
Hell yeah.
Not just my soothing voice.
Is your soothing voice going to be part of the skits?
No. Silent film, yeah.
Silent film?
Yeah, it'll be.
You're doing the next Charlie Chaplin. You're going to be the Charlie Chaplin of YouTube.
Modern day Charlie Chaplin.
You don't even like modernize the humor. It's just you almost tripping and stuff. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. People in the 1920s. Dude, his pants fall down in one scene. His overalls, they like break. Funniest thing I've ever seen.
How can we be showing our kids this? He exposes his bare thighs. I'm not particularly good at keyboard, and I'm not just saying that to be humble. It's not a situation where I'm going to bust out Mozart all of a sudden. But sometimes I pluck around and it sounds okay. So I think I'm going to try that now. Love you, Trent.
Love you too, man. That was the best year I've ever had.
Yeah.
For real, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a damn good one for me too.
Yeah.
Not the best. The best was 2007.
2006.
2006.
Yep, 3rd grade. I don't know. One of those years.
But yeah, thanks for doing all the videos. I love you, man.
Thanks for letting me.
It's not goodbye. We'll make videos from a distance.
Of course.
Yeah. So
love you.
Have a good night, dude.
Yeah.
And I love you.
Love you too, man.
Yeah. And let me grab the
Yep.
sorry.
It's all right.
Grab the microphone.
Last time. No.
The last time. The last time. All right. Love you, Trent. One more hug.
Drive safely.
Yeah.
Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. Have a good night, dude. Sometimes I get kind of down on myself for not having a very adventurous adolescence. You know, I spent most of my days inside playing video games when I could have been hanging with friends or talking to girls or some other third thing. But I think that kind of thinking is kind of useless. You know, I think regrets fade away the second you start pursuing something. I think that's your best defense towards those longing feelings, and that regret is, you know, making something, or, you know, trying something new, going somewhere new, you know. This is my high school. I went here for 4 years. I was the class president my senior year. I think there's something to be said for the bond you form with the people in your public school system. You know, I graduated with 200 people and I knew every last one of them. And the same definitely can't be said for college, you know. I met friends in college kind of based on similar interests, and we kind of were pretty insular. We didn't socialize much, and, you know, high school, middle school, elementary school, it's like a war ground, and you don't form friendships based on, you know, your interest. You form it based on survival needs. You're like, I need to have friends. I can't be the guy without friends. And then in that group, you kind of grow together and change, and, you know, you know, public school is like a nightmare I'd wish upon everyone. I think it made me who I am, you know.
Well, I've only been cutting your hair now since you've had hair.
And I didn't have hair for the first 16 years of my life, so.
Your dad always like had such a youthful like personality.
Yeah.
That he came across younger than he was, and even I thought he was younger. And
And that's how he tricked you.
he tricked you.
He laid a trap and
Yes,
got you good.
he did.
What if I go on the van trip and I come back looking like this? I go to LA and I get a birthday.
Let's move. All right, let's go.
Ah!
Well, Joaquin Phoenix was in a cult, right? Like he and his family were part of a cult.
I think I'm gonna be really excited, like, once it's like a month into it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, kind of just like totally on my own, figuring it out day by day.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need to be hoisted into like spontaneity.
Yeah. So this would be a good time to like talk about, like, you know, describe your perfect woman. I mean, she has to come along.
She has to love Ruby Tuesdays as much as me. Oh, Murray, you love that. You love a big butt spanking. I miss you, boys. Love you, Mama.
I love you too.
Oh, thanks for watching all those cats.
I'm gonna watch. You know, I'm gonna spoil the Martin. I'm gonna, you know, I'll love him to pieces.
Thanks for letting me stay for 10 months.
It has been 10 months, hasn't it?
It's been a bit of a stretch.
A little more than 2. I love you.
Love you.
All right, drive safe.
Love you, Mama. I'll see you maybe around Christmas time.
Well, don't say stuff like that. Say I'll see
That's.
you soon.
See you soon.
I love you.
Love you.